This is the video review for Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Starscream. This is a pretty cool figure. It has a very nice jet mode that has very little undercarriage, although it does have these unsightly things under the wings. It has very little undercarriage and for the most part forms up pretty well, with the only problem being this section right here. If you see the seam, it doesn't quite lay flush, and I can't get it to lay flush. I have no idea if this is a problem with just mine, or if it's a problem with all versions of this mold. But otherwise, it's a very nice looking jet mode, despite the tattoos. Very nice looking jet mode. Has a pretty well formed landing gear, better than on, well, any other version of this character, better than on any other version of this character, and overall it's very nice. Landing gear can flip up. And you've got a figure that can go whoosh, whoosh. And he's overall just a very nice jet mode. To transform it, the first thing you will do is you will pop these wing sections up like that. And that will allow you to pull the arms out and around like that. Fold out the hands and just leave the arms like that for now. Start rotating these up and fold these out and shove these into his armpits. Fold the tails flat, push this up and start rotating it around. There are two tabs right here and right here that'll tab into his back. And that will keep these pretty solid, and since these are under his armpits, it'll keep these pretty solid as well. And then we come around down here, rotate this back, and this back, which allows us to pull the feet down, and pull the toes up. Pull down this crotch piece, pull up this piece, and then bring the nose all the way down, snap that into place, and here we have, that sound is my cat in her litter box. Here we have Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Starscream. And despite these gaps, tiny gaps through here where you can see to the back of his body, he looks very nice. Unlike some of the other versions of this character, he's not wide or squat. Like, he's not overly wide. He's very proportional despite still having the same big, bulky chest. Now, unlike the leader version, he doesn't have the inward bicep joint, which is a shame, because that, for a figure with a chest this wide, that's really necessary. But he still manages pretty well with that. For his articulation, his head can turn 360. His arms go forward, back, and out. They're on the ball joint. And then they can go up here, so you can get some... This is how he has kind of the inward bicep joint, because his arm can go in like that if you angle the joint up here. Then he has an elbow, kind of, it's a bit too high to be an elbow, and then an elbow down here that's ball jointed and can turn around. So he does have curling iron arms like this, but then if you rotate this like this, it's like a compromise between having the curling iron arm and not. So his arms aren't perfect, but they work. He also has wrist articulation. And then his legs go forward and back and out on the ball joint. He has a knee here, and then he rotates under this knee but above this knee. Then his toe can bend. So his articulation works, it's just a little bit awkward, especially in the feet, because it doesn't quite work how you expect it to, even for a digitigrade style leg. But he can pose pretty well. I like him quite a bit. He has some problems, but nothing too major. And those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching.